Hello, and welcome back to Play With Me of Banished. We are back in Birdie-ville. It's been about a week since I've played this actually, so I just need to kind of look around and see what's going on. I believe if I remember correctly last time, yeah, we were having a large problem with stone. I think we were building a bridge. Almost complete. Just missing a little bit of stone. And we're going to come over here and look at getting all this stone and ore, and maybe put us in a quarry and a mine over here as well. Start looking at displacing all these poor little animals. So, alright. Let's zoom in here and find our bridge. The bridge is here somewhere. So they're just missing some stone. Stone right there, right beside of it. How convenient. And we are in autumn. Farmers aren't really doing a whole lot, so we're going to put our farmers to doing some gathering for us. So we'll leave a few people as farmers again, just in case they need to do some prep. Let's see. Food supplies are doing okay. Taylor's not working because the materials required aren't available. Probably going to need to look at getting us another hunting lodge at some point. So we will kind of look at putting one maybe over here. Let's see if we need to build a. I'm not sure if we'll need to build a bridge here. Let's have a look. Bridge. We'll put them building a bridge here as well. Put in a few more people as builders. Then we'll look at getting a hunting lodge over here, getting all of this stone and iron as well. When we do that, I'll probably put me a barn over here, put me a little stockpile over here as well. So another thing that we're going to be looking at doing. If you can hear in the background, my poor dog is chasing the poor cat. Alright. So what do we got? A child named Stances. That's a very stout name. Bet they're gonna have a lot of stances at some point in their life. Ah, bridge is complete. Yeah, bridge is complete. Okay, good. Bridge is complete. So let's go ahead and what's this? Logs is low. No, we're going to just remove all of its resources. We'll get all the logs, we'll get all the stone, all that. We'll get this as well. And I'm going to put me a little stockpile. Let's put a stockpile here, right here. That way they don't have to go all that far to bring it to another stockpile. So we'll just have a little stockpile here, get that going. Well, Dallin has become an adult and is working as a laborer. So we got quite a few laborers. Food supply seems to be going well. Tools are doing okay. It's okay. Get all this stuff as well. We should have people getting this. Let's kind of zoom in. There's no X by it, so we must not have anybody getting this. So, alright, one thing at a time though. One thing at a time. Let's unpause this. Let's get this tunnel built. You know what? As much as I've played this game, this may be the first tunnel I've actually really built. Alright, we got 13 coats, so we're not really worried about our Taylor doing a whole lot right now. We got enough clothes for our people to wear. So winter time, I want to just move these farmers up. That way, when it comes time, they'll be able to get them started. So overall, our health seems to be doing well. Happiness seems to be doing well. So I think we're on a pretty good track. We got our bridge here that's being built. It's almost done. our stockpile up here is almost completed as well, so that's good. Just trying to zoom around and see what else we got that's being built. I don't think we have anything up here that's being built. We were kind of considering expanding into here, so we'll have to see. At some point, I'm going to want to get some pastures. I may do my pastures up north, have this down here be kind of our hunting area, since I've already got a hunting lodge and a gathering lodge and all that good stuff here. Over here, we're definitely got this kind of pegged out to be a kind of our mining town. Here in a little bit, we'll get some houses over here, all that good stuff. Speaking of houses, go see what we got. I think we need to probably build some houses for expansion. So, let's see. You know, we might as well just get some houses built over here. I mean, if we're going to make this a quarry or a mining area, a child named Mira was born. That's a beautiful name. So let's go ahead and make this a road. And I'll put a couple houses here as well. I want to do some stone houses. Usually I like doing stone houses just because it makes it easier to keep people warm. So we'll toss 2 in for right now, and then we'll add some more here once these get built. So in early spring, farmers are getting their farms going up. This is still about 50%, still missing a lot of stone. So that's okay. We got stone coming from here. I'm gonna go ahead and have people collect all of this stone. Part of the problem is we don't have a whole lot of laborers right now, so it's kind of slowing down a lot, so that's okay. Apparently they're already collecting that, collecting all of this. So we do have all kinds of stone up here we can get. Unfortunately, it's going to be a long way for people to travel. Maybe worth, once we get this complete, making a tunnel up to here, just to kind of cut down travel time for people. Something we might have to look into doing. A child named Arthur was born. Now that's a very stout sounding name. So we're getting all kinds of logs, all kinds of firewood. Firewood supply seems to be going well. Log is doing well. We're actually going to just collect all of this resources too. This is kind of out of the jurisdiction of our forester, so we can just cut all of this down. Yeah, things are looking pretty well right now. I'm kind of happy with how things are turning out. Food supply definitely is a little bit shaky to begin with when we had a little episode of starvation. What I end up doing after this, I may end up getting rid of these and seeing if I can make a little bit better use of this area. Maybe just get rid of this one, make one a little bit bigger right here. I hate having kind of this empty space. Okay, we got a stone house being built here as well, that's fine. Actually want to pause this again, just to kind of funnel resources to a few things that are going to be a little bit more important. These being built. Let's just pause these for a few seconds. Yeah, that way people can concentrate on building our bridge down here. That way we can get more resources done. This bridge is almost completed. We'll go ahead and toss in a road. All the way around here, connected right there. make it a little bit easier for people traveling. And again, we're going to kind of collect a lot of resources from this area as well. So always looking at expanding. Still waiting on those nomads. I was really hoping we get some nomads pretty soon. Looks like that's not happening right now, but that's okay. Gives me another winter or so to kind of get my resources, specifically my food, kind of lined out a little bit better. I would like to have about 6,000 stored food before we really take any nomads, but we'll see. If something comes up, we'll probably end up taking them, but just have to kind of play that a little bit by ear. So we're getting all of this kind of cleared out, so that's good. Raymore has become an adult. He's working as a laborer. A child named Stantagio was born. We've got a merchant. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the merchant has for us. Pumpkin seeds. It would cost me a lot to get those pumpkin seeds. I really don't think I have the resources right now to get it. At some point, I will end up making a little bit more firewood. We'll make the surplus of it, and we'll get those pumpkin seeds. So let's just kind of hang tight for just a second. So we reach our max of firewood. We'll actually let this person go working as a laborer for the time being. I would like to at some point to have excess firewood. That way we can use that as a way to get some trading done. But right now we don't have a whole lot of logs. And I definitely don't want to take away too much logs away from houses and my buildings that are being built. So we'll kind of stop production of firewood for the time being. We should have enough to get us through the winter. So we're in early autumn. We can let all these farmers go back to being. We got all kinds of laborers. So alright, we're going to unpause this. Let's get a few more people working as builders. So I think this should have all the stone it needs. Yeah, so that's good. Down here, still need a little bit of stone. Let's get all this stone. Stone definitely seems to be the bane of my existence for the time being. And I'm definitely not a fan of mines. I don't really think they're very efficient, but it'll definitely be an area to get stone, because unfortunately in this map stone looks to be a little bit spread out. I mean, we got some way down here, we got some way up north, we got some way over here, but it's kind of spread out, not very accessible right now. So a quarry may help some with that, especially since I'm starting to get quite a few people working as laborers. A child named Hestfany was born. Hestfany? Lynn has become an adult and is working as a laborer. So we got all kinds of laborers. So we definitely need to, I think, get that mine up and running as soon as possible. Come on, let's see if we can increase our priority of this area and right here. Just kind of get people over here to getting this stone a little bit. There we go. Yeah, go over and get this. Well, you're getting iron, it looks like. But we'll take it. We need a little bit of everything. Actually, we don't need a whole lot of iron, do we? Clothes seem to be going well. We actually are starting to run low on tools. We don't want that to kind of run out. So let's get blacksmith working to get us some more tools going. Yeah, we seem to have a pretty good, thriving little town. 2 more stone, 2 more stone. Come on, 2 more stone. As soon as we get this little bridge built, we'll kind of spread down into this area. We'll get all this stone, all this iron. We'll leave the forest for sure. Then we'll look at getting us some more hunting lodges. And then we'll look at trying to see if we can get us a little bit of a population boom going. Population looks to be going pretty well. We've got 34 adults, no students. Probably need to get a school built here shortly. And we have 8 children. So I think we should have a pretty good distribution. As our older adults start getting old and dying, we should have children that are kind of taking their spot. So I think our distribution right now is working pretty well for us. Let's unpause this. We've got some buildings that are being finished. Tunnel is, there we go, tunnel is complete. Actually, we're going to look at removing this and making us another crop field, which I think should be right here. There we go, perfect. And we're going to put corn back in here. Could have swore it was corn. Maybe it was wheat. Oh, we'll do wheat. That's fine. So let's knock our farmers back up. We can decrease the amount. We don't need that many builders, and we got a bunch of laborers going. I'm going to go ahead and just make a tunnel up here. I think that's going to be, that'll work well for us. So let's, that may be a long-term project. It may take a while for us to get that done, but we'll get a tunnel going up there as well. Alright, this bridge is done. Get all of this stone. All of this iron. This over here. Alright, we have plenty of tools now, so we can let our blacksmith go to working some other stuff. A child named Real was born. We actually should be having quite a few children born here shortly, as we are making a few more houses. Issa has become an adult and is working as a laborer. Isn't she? I love puns. Still waiting on those nomads. I mean, I'm hovering over the allow button right now. All y'all gotta do is show up. We'll look here in a few minutes. We'll look at some grass and stuff. That may be kind of interesting for us to kind of look at. So we have quite a few extra laborers just kind of laying around. Food storage is kind of going down. We need to get kind of step up our timetable a little bit. Get us a hunting lodge built. So we'll put a hunting lodge and the Gather's Lodge is what I want. And a Gather's Lodge right here. We'll step up a few more people because our food supply isn't going that bad, and actually it's going to go up here in a little bit because we're going to have all this crop that's going to be harvested, so that's good. But I think I like my food supply to keep going up and up and up. You know, it's definitely not something we want to see trending downward. So we'll get some hunting lodge and gathering lodge kind of going down there. It'll take a little bit to get done anyways, just because they got to travel so far to get with the supplies. Speaking of which, we're going to put a... make a little stockpile here. I'm not really for sure if making these random stockpiles is a good idea or not. Because, yeah, my gatherers can gather. They don't have to travel so far to get to the stockpile, which really my closest stockpile is going to be up here. But people that need the resources, unless it's these people, are going to have to travel pretty far. So I think it's about as wide as it is long, to be honest with you. But we'll just kind of put one there and just kind of see what it does for us.